Hello everyone, I'm Eliana Crow, and welcome back to Rest of Loathing. So, today, the plan is that we're going to go check out the different necromancer-related things, so the cemeteries, and let's see, where was it, the buffalo pile? So, let's get going on that. Okay, let's see, where should we start? Military cemetery is close, so we'll go there and see what, I don't know if there's much of anything, but let's maybe just go through some of the plots. We won't go through all of them probably because that's going to be a lot, but we'll check out some of them. Let's dig it up and fight. Oops. Oh, okay. It's been about a week since I last played this, so have to relearn my moveset. Okay, we'll go through a couple more. I don't know, they all might just be different fights, so let's see. Yeah, you know what, that looks like they're probably all different fights. So let's just go and let's see. Let's go to the petting cemetery first. Off the trail's shoulder, you see some ancient petroglyphs carved into a rock. Translate them. They seem to translate to, "My six is the six of demonic opposing." Intriguing. Okay, so do we have to buy a ticket? Howdy! Welcome to Gorman Lancaster's one and only petting cemetery. It's educational and entertaintional? I don't think... Is that a real word? I don't think that's a real word, but I guess it could be. And only 500 meat for a lifetime pass. Petting cemetery? That's right. A wide variety of guaranteed general animal skeletons, and you're free to touch them to your heart's content. With your hands, that is. No writing. Can I feed them? You can try. Neat. Interested in a membership, fellow? Sure, we'll pay. Wonderful. Just hold still for a second while I memorize your face. Okay, go right in. And thanks for your patronage. You're welcome. What do you have to say, Alice? Ooh, a petting cemetery. Neat. Oh, what? It must be like an exhibit of animal skeletons. Come on, let's check it out. Maybe you forgot while I'm traveling around with you? Oh, come on. I'm sure they're not alive animal skeletons. Otherwise, the guy selling the tickets would be doing a lot more screaming. I think I'll wait outside here all the same. Suit yourself. Yeah, that's fair. I'd be waiting outside too. Looks like some of them is missing. This is a skeleton of a jackrabbit. In a pinch, the jackrabbit can help change your wheel on your wagon. Pet it? You gently stroke the former animal's skull. You got the effect boon of the jackrabbit. This plaque says it's a pack rat skeleton, but there's nothing here. Nuts. This is a skeleton of a desert tortoise. It is currently in a very slightly less of a hurry to get places than when it was alive. Okay, so we can only pet one a day. This plaque says it's a buffalo skeleton, but there's nothing there. You're buffaloed by this fact. This is an owl skeleton. If you want to know how many fireballs it takes to get to the center of an enemy skeleton, just ask an owl. Take a picture. Okay, you got a picture for the guy who I don't actually... Where was he? Oh, I think he was in Bradwood. This plaque says it's a desert ape skeleton, but there's nothing here, and also you're pretty sure there's no such thing as a desert ape. This is a bobcat skeleton. Bobcats are known for their ferocity and the weird high-pitched noises they make when telling jokes. This is a hawk skeleton. Hawks resent being mistaken for falcons and will shoot you if you do it too many times. Well, I'm in danger because I certainly won't be able to tell the difference. Okay. Can we harvest this? Yes. Got some agave. Alright. So, Bradwood, I think, was where that guy was. Was he in here? No, I don't think so. Oh, he was in the bunkhouse. I remember now. Was it you? No, it's you. Nope, didn't mean to walk past him. Howdy, Hobart. Howdy, Ileana. You managed to take a picture of that owl skeleton yet? Sure did. Here you go. Great. Will you look at that? What a beaut. Well, thank you, Ileana. Ain't got anything for a reward, but I imagine you'll get some experience points out of it. See ya, Hobart. Okay. So, got the buffalo pile, and this was seemed to be the hideout of some of them. We'll go here first, and if it turns out that it seems like this is the hideout, then we'll probably go to the other place first. You find a poor lost crate, which has been abandoned and forgotten by its owners. How sad. Open it up. Okay. Depressed rancher candy. Okay, what do you have to say? What the holy crap is this? You never ever heard of the buffalo pile? It's a huge burial mound with early settlers. Sorry, I'm just having trouble talking today for some reason. where early settlers put their dead. And since they had a ton of buffalo bones left over from killing and eating them all, that's what they buried them in. What? I was just thinking, wouldn't have expected there to be a big hole in the side of it like that. Oh, Well, I guess we should go in there. But this doesn't look ominous in the slightest. It's covered with a bunch of weird cards. Take a look at one. Oozing duck. What kind of game is this? Abominable organs? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna keep going through for a bit because sometimes you get a, yeah, I don't think we're getting. Sometimes you get a perk from it, but I don't think so in this case. Okay, we got 2 doors. I guess we'll start on this side. You hear a lot of activity down that corridor. Chanting, shuffling of ropes, clattering of bones. Scary stuff. You really shouldn't go down there. Of course we're going down there. Really is good to have leveled up my skills a ton. It makes fights so much easier. Oh boy. I don't know. Okay, good. I think I should survive this. Yeah. This are pretty tough. You have single-handedly put a stop to the cult activity in Buffalo Pie. Impressive. You pretty much have the run of the place now if you need any bones for anything. Okay, unlimited bones. That's... I don't feel... Well, you know what? Give it to us, so maybe we will need it. It's covered in big beakers. Oh no, is this a puzzle? Take one. Got an item. Oversized chemical beaker. Okay, is there a note or something somewhere? No? Maybe in this room? Atop the slab, there's a skeleton-shaped indentation with a buffalo skull-shaped indentation where the normal human skull-shaped indentation should be. That's a good thing to keep in mind if you end up in the possession of the bones necessary to fill out the indentation. Leave it alone for now, I guess. You look through the bars and see hundreds of buffalo human skeleton hybrids blocked in there. 3 to the south. The keys are hanging right next to the door, and you could let some out if you wanted, but they all look pretty angry. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, yeah, that's only 3 of them. Oh no, there's a is that bone pile? Yeah, that bone pile is one. I think it might be quicker to just shoot them. That and done. You put those buffalo soldiers out of their misery. Blank. Some of them really hadn't finished decomposing. Okay. These shelves are filled with hundreds of crates, each full of buffalo and human bones, carefully sorted. If you need some bones or bits of bones or teeth or anything, this would be a good time to grab some. I'm not stopping if we get a few miles down the road and suddenly you and your brother say you need some bones. Grab them bones. Pretty much set on bones right now. You can always come back later if you're running low. Okay. About through here. Some toilets. Oh, that gave me a lot of... Well, not a lot, but more than usual. Oh, I think it's because I think I might have a perk that does that. A discipline slip. What is that? Looks like one of the necromancer's cultists got written up. 2 more of these and he'll be ritually eviscerated. Nothing personal. It's just corporate policy. You read over the infraction listed on the slip. Looks like one of the cultists was gathering dangerous mushrooms. Curious, you stick the slip into your journal. I think we already ran into that guy. Okay, is there anything else here? Nope. Oh, a lockbox. Got it. Black hood and buffalo tranquilizers. I wonder if we can use that to sneak in. Hide in it? You settle among the thick black robes. It's pretty comfortable. Wait. You wait and wait for somebody to enter the room so you can eavesdrop on them, but nobody ever shows up because they're all dead. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have killed them first. Well, it's their own fault for being near the entrance. If they didn't want to die, they should have hid further in. Wicked looking leather-bound tome on this pedestal. Take it. Intermediate next max. Yeah, I'm not using that. Alice would kill me. Buffalo soldier diagram. This is a detailed diagram of one of those buffalo skeleton, human skeleton hybrid things that making a buffalo pile. It doesn't seem like we can put it into the book though. Okay. Oh, did we just go in a circle? Okay, so can we do anything with this? Collect some lemonade. I'm sure this will be perfectly good. The liquid in the beaker begins to bubble. Steam rises from the beaker as the reaction intensifies. The intense heat of the reaction melts the blood faucet. The boiling subsides and what's left in the beaker is... When the reaction subsides, you're left with some disgusting tainted blood. You're not a fan of tainted blood. In fact, you want to get away from it, so you pour it down the drain and discard the beaker. Well, Looks like we can take more, but I don't know what we're doing with it, so we'll wait and see if we get some, like, instructions. Alright, so I guess we'll head here because where the cultists are. Should we? +9. Yeah, let's put this on. Maybe we can fool them into thinking we're a cultist. Oh, you look crazy. Hello there, fellow cultist. What? Go away. Well, that's not very friendly. This isn't a knitting circle. Where's your mask anyway? Sure, let's take them out. That's what Alice would want. And I need to stop attacking with my melee weapon. It does not do much damage. Do I even have a mask I can wear? Black hood. Cultist mask. Let's put it on and see if we get any different reactions. Cultist ignores you. Is that because we have the mask on, or does he just do that? Okay. Cultist ignores you. Bean iron, got it. Okay, let's try if we take off the mask. Does it change things? Are you still ignoring me now? You okay? You seem kind of injured. I fell down, but the master picked me back up. That's nice. He'll pick us all back up. He'll pick you back up. Concerning. I don't know if there's much reason to fight them, but it never hurts to get some XP, and I'm not gonna feel guilty if I kill them. Hey, how's it going? New mask, who dis? She glares at you suspiciously. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I turned off auto. Level up. Sturdy poker do again. Okay, we can cheat at poker. I don't know if that'll be much use for now. We'll come back and level up more if there comes a use for it. Okay, we'll get foraging maxed out, and then we'll up mysticality more. Hello, my dude. Hi, why is your mask different? Because I'm the leader of the cell? How can you be down here and not know that? Look, I passed 7 different guys to get here. Obviously, if I weren't meant to be here, that would be impossible. I suppose. So who's this master everyone's talking about? Our great Dark Master Roberto. Are you sure you're supposed to be down here? Sure, it's fine. And then we'll attack him. Oh, he's kind of strong. Hopefully he doesn't hit too hard. Okay, I think... What other ones do I have? I think it's best to probably just go with the bean. Ooh. Well, hopefully we can make it. It's not like it's a big deal if we die. There we go. You beat up the cult leader and take his mask. Looks like you just got promoted. Hooray! Okay, let's talk to you like this. Hi, how's it? Shh. I'm listening. To what? The master, of course. Can't you hear him? Oh, yeah, of course. Let's try putting on the new cult leader's mask. Can I think different to say? The cultist bows to you, but doesn't offer much else in the way of communication. It says, Dear Geoff, the big guy says to stay out here. Praise be Roberto. Sincerely, Jeff. Is this? Okay, yeah, this is the way we came. Get the bean iron. There's something weird about these rocks, but then again, there's something weird about everything in here, so it's probably nothing. Okay, well that seems like that's all there was to this area. That did not take as long as I thought it would. So, I guess we're gonna go ahead to the next part. Things. There was a deep, gravelly exhalation. I swear I can read. This game just for some reason messes up my ability to read. Gravelly exhalation of breath behind you, and you realize that you've been ambushed by a hell cow. Big one too. Let's fight it. Should be pretty easy. Okay, got ya. Just call me the butcher. Alright, so from here we go to Frisco. You see a plume of smoke rising over the trees to the north of you. You nudge Shadow in that direction and find a cozy-looking cabin nestled in a copse? I don't know how you say that. Of pines. The ground outside is sparkling and rainbow-tinted, a telltale side effect of the practice of jeweler trade. Got jeweler's location. We'll have to go there later. What do you have to say, Alice? What do you say, Alice? Do you like custard? What? I heard there's a good custard stand out this way. Kind of a tourist attraction thing. Is it in a graveyard? Nope, it's just a custard stand, far as I know. Okay, what should we do next? So is this Frisco? Looks like a decent place. Seems like Smee's still upset about something, though. Yeah. Let's see what's upset about. What's going on, Smee? This fancy pants calls himself the Emperor, and he won't let us build our tracks up to the station. Can you see if you can talk some sense into him? I'm on it. Okay, first let's see. Is there anybody else out here? Nope. Okay, hello, Mr. Emperor. Who the heck are you? I'm Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of the city, and you can't build any train tracks here without my permission. An emperor? Where's your crown then? As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Poor thing didn't fit right anyway. But without it, I can't issue any official permits, and that means no rails for you. Unless, of course, you were to give me a new crown, a properly fitting one. I don't have any crown, sorry. Well, I guess that just tears it, don't I? So not only do you not get that permit, but also... He reaches into his pocket and grabs a handful of powder, which he throws in your face. Your eyes burn. Ha! Have a taste of my famous antivirus, sucker! Your vision goes all weird and you pass out. What was that? When you come to, Norton is gone, and so is the train. Uh-oh. Okay, does it say anything in my stats? Nope. Okay. Somebody have a cure? Can I go in here? Okay. Well, I'll be a new face. I'm Clumsy. Make yourself at home. Thanks. I'm Eliana Crow. New to town? I've been helping Manifest Destiny get the rail tracks laid. We're very, very close, but I haven't quite finished yet. Sounds like you could use a drink. Clumsy, I sure could. What have you got? Okay, I don't tend to use these, so I'm not gonna get it. Let's see what else he has to say. What's with that huge ball going on over there? Oh, well, them fellas always blowing off steam. I'll just let them go ahead and get their aggressions out. So long as they keep over there away from what furniture I've got left. I see. What can you tell me about Frisco? Oh, it's a fine town. First, a fella named Samson Frisco founded it way back when the mines first opened out this way and everyone caught the fever. Mining fever? Yep, the kind you get from breathing too much dirt. Frisco was a doctor, you see. Ah, gotcha. Bye-bye, barman. Gosh. Sorry, no darts. This lady has a rock in her whiskey. Ask her about it. Whiskey on the rocks, eh? Haha. That was a little funny the first time I heard it today. So by now it should be a laugh riot, right? Mm-hmm. Seriously though, why are you ruining that whiskey with rock? I'm not here to drink. I'm doing important research. What kind of research do you do? I'm testing the effects of various liquids on hypercrystalline thaumatomorphic diorites. Today's liquid is ethanol. Maybe I'm going out on a limb here, but I'm guessing you're some kind of scientist. Good guess. Specifically, I'm an arcanogeologist. Arcano magical rocks? Hey, not bad, you got it run. I'm Dr. Josie Merton at your service. Hi, I'm Eliana Crow. My second guess was going to be buttholes, but rocks don't have those. Not typically, no. Morton, huh? Any relation to that Emperor guy? Who? There's a weirdo outside calling himself Emperor Norton. Are you asking me if I'm related to someone because their last names rhyme? Well, not anymore. Are you doing this research by yourself? Yeah, all my colleagues are back east. Well, there's a guy over near Gulch who's in a similar line of work, but he's been researching rocks that have been turned magical through ancient technology, and I'm more concerned with naturally occurring magical rocks. Ancient magical rock technology? That sounds pretty crazy. It's interesting stuff, alright. If you ever meet him, tell him I said hi. How's your whiskey experiment going? Not great, but to be honest, I wasn't expecting much. This test really should be done with pure ethanol, but it's too hard to get that out here. So I'm trying whiskey, just for the heck of it, but the impurities in it would screw up my findings even if I had any. Well, that's a shame. Hey, your rock just turned blue. Oh, that's unrelated. Hypercrystalline thaumatomorphic diorite turns blue every 23 minutes. I have a college who planted a design for a watch based on the property of it, but a 23-minute watch isn't very useful. Plus, you know, the whole cancer thing. Cancer? Yeah, did you think I wasn't drinking this because of the flavor? It's because I don't want a tumor that can yell its own name. Do you need any help with your experiments? Sure, I can always use more sample. So if you find any interesting rocks, bring them by my house. What counts as interesting? I haven't seen any rocks that turn blue. Oh, just anything a rock doesn't ordinarily do. Moving around on its own, defying gravity, displaying rudimentary intelligence. What about a rock that plays the banjo? Have you seen a rock that plays the banjo? Oh, no. I was just what-ifing. Jeez Louise, don't get my hopes up like that. Well, I'll swing by for finding interesting rocks. Alright, thanks. Hope to see you soon. She pays her tab, fishes the rock out of her whiskey, and leaves. You decide there's no sense in throwing the back water out with the baby, and you pocket the whiskey. Got whiskey without the rocks. Okay, can we do anything with this ball? Yeah, let's fight them. Oh, they were weak. You emerge from that brawl relatively unscathed. Got some more different alcohols. Okay, and they're starting up again. Guess they just really want to fight. Okay, what's this? It's a flyer of some sort. Got a comedy flyer. This is something you found on the ground in Frisco, which means that in the absolute best case scenario, it's garbage. You read the garbage, and it turns out to be a flyer for a comedy shack, up north of Frisco. You jot down the location of your map, and then throw the flyer away. Okay, so Wasco's Comedy Shack. Sounds lovely. Can I go into any of these? It's just nearly identical houses as far as the eye can see in that direction. Okay. Can we go in here? Nope. Okay, so... a train really is missing? Oh, Shmi's here. Where'd the train go? That lunatic stole it. He drove it off somewhere into the desert. Norton's gone off the rails. He points to a set of deep ruts off to the side of the railroad tracks. You walk over to investigate, but you can't see because of this weird hexagon thing you guys are doing. You should probably get that checked out, boss. That Norton fellow said something about it. Oh, Norton antivirus. Oh, boo. That Norton fellow said something about an antivirus? Maybe someone around here knows something about that. Yeah, probably. Do you know anything, Alice? You're a doctor. Oh, this is worse. Did I hear Smee say antivirus? That's bad news. For real, everything looks really weird and it's making me dizzy. Even if I knew a particular cure for that, ain't got any with me, and without time for a specific diagnosis, we're gonna need a high-powered cure-all. Like what? Well, honey's really good for infections and the like. Didn't Roy Bean have some kind of really special honey jelly beans? It's a long shot, but I haven't got any better ideas. Me neither, I guess. Let's get going. Okay, let's try and deal with that first, because this is kind of annoying. Where was Roy's? Here we go. Partway down the trail, Shadow stumbles. They seem pretty tired from carrying all the time. Ah, darn it, I don't have 30 muscle. Okay, Roy, can you help us out? Don't mention it. There's a single yellow jelly bean in the piece that's in this case that says Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean. Very rare, 6,000 meat. Roy walks over. Does this jelly bean really cost 6,000 meat? Well, normally it does, yes. But seeing as you helped me with the bandits and goblins and damn dirty hippies, let's call her 5? 5 meat, really? Yeah, I reckon. Better buy it in a hurry before I change my mind. We'll buy it. Hand over the meat. You almost feel bad because of the depth of the discount. Okay, so can we eat that maybe? Yep, eat it. You eat the jelly bean and your vision immediately clears. Modern medicine is really amazing. Okay. Oh, that is so much better. Okay, now let's see if we can figure out where the tracks went. Several loud gunshots ring out as you round a cluster of boulders, and you dive into cover. Peeking cautiously around the corner, you discover a goblin shooting a large pistol at a pile of driftwood. Hello? Oh, hello. What's doing? Target practice? Nope, sculpting. Look. You take another look, and from the right angle, the driftwood does kind of look like an owl, albeit one that's been shot a bunch of times with a pistol. Let's help them with this sculpture. Teach the golem a small wind spell to help him guide his bullets a little more accurately, and he gratefully gives you a handmade ring in exchange. Okay, let's see what that does. Oh, no, that's the map. Alright. +9 pistol attack damage. Yeah, that's not much help to me. Okay, yeah. Alright, where do these go? These are the telltale signs of a train robber. Follow the tracks. You jump onto Shadow's back and ride like the wind, following the railroad tracks back into the desert. When you finally catch up, you stand up on Shadow's saddle and leap onto the back of the train like a real badass, just barely catching the edge of the roof and pulling yourself up. Here's hoping you don't have to do that again. Your stuntman could have been killed. Looks like Alice decided not to join you on account of not having a stuntman, so you're on your own until you get back to Frisco. Whew. Oh boy. Let's go down. I wonder if we should have gathered stuff before this. Okay, let's crack the stake. Okay, we got the cargo keys. Can we go? Yes, we can unlock it. You hear Norton scurrying forward on the roof. Okay. These guys look angry and confused. Jump them. I'm not sure if we should have maybe gone on along the roof, but I guess we'll find out. Those guys have burgled their last train. Grab the key to the dining car from the leader's belt. Okay. Unlock it. Is there anything here? Got one of those fancy silver dome things on it. Investigate. You've never wanted anything more in your life than to lift up the stone and see what's under. But you're not sure you can muster the amount of culinary expertise it requires to properly reveal a dish of such presumed quality. Do it. Voila! Oh, it's just a cream pie. Shaving cream. What kind of lunatics are running the food service on this train? Okay, well, we got shaving cream pie. Can we throw that? Yep, we can throw it, it looks like. Anything else here? This table looks like it got jostled around in some kind of scuffle, but the flowers are still standing. Okay, it's welded shut, so it looks like we need to go up to the top. There's Norton. You got a clear shot at him from here if you want to throw that pie at him. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so that made him move. That guy has a knife. Let's see what's down below first. A messless gold note. The note says, I've hidden the key to the forward passenger car in my luggage to make it easier for me to murder everyone in the sleeper car. Sincerely, the train murderer. Yes, come to the roof of the sleeper car in the next 55 minutes if you want a murdering. One of the sleeping compartments must belong to the murderer. Maybe it's the first one? You open the door to the first passenger compartment. The sole occupant is a little boy about 10 years old wearing a blue suit and knickerbockers. Oh, hello, sir. Is something wrong? Nothing you need to worry, kid. I'm on the trail of a bad guy. Do you mean the... It's Conan. It's Detective Conan. Do you mean a murderer, sir? I'm pretty sure there's one on this train, and they don't call me the world's greatest detective for nothing. What's your name, kid? I probably shouldn't say, sir. This might be a copyright thing. Okay, well... I'm pretty sure I can handle this. Just let me ask you one question, and then you should lock your door after I'm gone. I understand, sir. What would you like to know? Are you on the roof of the train? Excuse me? The murderer left a note saying he's on the roof of the train. Are you? No, sir. I'm in my passenger compartment. Right, good. That's all. I think we could probably just go fight him, but we might as well look at these. You open the door to the second passenger compartment and look inside. There's a portly man in a dapper gray suit with a tiny, meticulously waxed mustache. Okay, this is a pro ripoff. And not, I'd like to clarify, an enormously bushy one. Excusez-moi, is there some way I may be of assistance, monsieur? Sorry to bother you, but there's a murder on the loose, and I'm checking the passenger compartments. Sacre bleu! This is very serious, mon ami. Allow me to proffer you the use of my little gray cells. I don't know what that means. But no, thank you. Let me just ask you one question. Why, certainly. I am at your service. Are you on the roof of the train? The roof of the train, monsieur. Right now? That's right. I am here in conversation with you. Good. That's all. Okay, who will this one be, I wonder? You open the door to the third passenger compartment and find nobody inside. Since the note from the murderer said he was going to be on the roof of the passenger train, that means he couldn't be in his passenger compartment. Since there's no one inside this passenger compartment, whoever the compartment belongs to can only by process of elimination be on the roof, which means the person who entered this component must be the murderer. Probably. The only clue you find here is the luggage ticket, though. It has the number 3 on it. The only passenger in the compartment is a middle-aged woman who is writing something in a notebook. She looks up as you enter and greets you with a friendly northeastern accent. Why, hello. Is there something you need, dear? I don't know. I don't even know what a northeastern accent sounds like. I'm assuming it's British, because I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Agatha Christie. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. I don't want to alarm you, but there's a murder on board this train and I'm investigating. A murder on the train? My goodness, that would be a wonderful premise for my next novel. Sure, why not? Anyway, I just need to ask you one question. Go right ahead, dear. According to my evidence, the murder is on the roof of the train. Are you on the roof of the train? No? No, dear. Alright, thanks for your time. Would you like a meat pie? They're homemade. No thanks, just have a look at this playing card before you go. Goodbye. Okay. You find bag number 3 and it has the evidence to the forward passenger car inside. That's a very strong corroborating evidence for your theory of who the murderer is. Go and item, passenger car key. Okay. Unlock it. So can we go up behind the guy? You finally make it to the passenger car, one car back from the locomotive, which may be confusing if you thought locomotive meant the entire train. So I could just say the engine, except that it also refers to the engine itself. That is, the actual steam engine that makes the train go, and not just the frontmost car of the train. Anyway, you're in the passenger car. Suddenly Norton clambers in the window. He must have dramatically clung to the side of the train in order to reveal at the last minute that he hadn't actually been defeated. Dang it, he runs to the frontmost car of the train and locks the door. What a jerk. Maybe I could get some of the passengers to help break down the door and arrest him. Or maybe you just kick the door down and shoot him until he can't bother anyone anymore. Up to you. Okay, so I don't see a ladder up. We're gonna go back and see if we can pick a fight with the murderer. I'm curious if he'll be based off anybody. The only train murder I can think of is Rail Tracer from Bacano. So, we'll see. It's a train murder that's advertised. Charge him. Okay, it doesn't look like he's gonna be based on anybody unless he has dialogue after we've finished. Ooh, he is strong. But I am stronger, so we'll be fine. You put an end to the train murderer's reign of murder. He raffles to his pockets, so except okay, we already have his luggage tag, so all that was worth was experience. But hey, we won't say no to experience, which, speaking of which, I think we'll wait and level up our muscle. Our mysticality is pretty good so far. This guy's totally pran-ticking, which is a word I just made up that means granting in a frantic panic. Everyone else is ignoring him as hard as they can. Talk to him. Hey buddy, you okay? It's all a lie. We're never gonna get to Frisco. Frisco probably doesn't even exist. They've been testing to see how long we can survive on complimentary peanuts and bottled water, and now they're driving us out into the desert to some kind of government camp. They're gonna use our organs to fuel alien flying machines. Snap him out of it. Whap, whap, whap. What? Oh, sorry, guess I lost it for a second there. Feel better? He rubs his jaw. Well, yes and no. Listen, we're going to get to Frisco, but first we need to bust into the locomotive up front and arrest a crazy guy. I need some volunteers. Okay, I'm in. If I have to sit here doing nothing for much longer, I'll probably flip out again. Cool. This professional-looking guy is frowning at a sheet of paper and occasionally scribbling on it with a pencil and then erasing what he just wrote. Talk to him. Excuse me, can you help me with something? Sorry, I'm busy. Ask my wife. I'm like your daughter. God knows she could do with something to keep her occupied. What are you working on? It's quite academic. I'm sure you won't understand. Try me. If you must know, I'm a scholar of foreign antiquities. I'm attempting to resolve this ancient conundrum from the Far East. It shows you a sheet of paper covered in little boxes, some of which have numbers in them. Solve it for him. That's a Sudoku. My little brother thinks it for babies. What? Look, this box can't be a 3 or 7 because you've got those there and there, so it has to be a 4, which means it's a 5 here and a 9 here. And that's a 9, then this can't be, so it's a 7 and this one's a 2. You quickly fill in the rest of the puzzle. Well, damn it, what fun is it if you just solve it for me? Sorry, will you help me break down the door to the engine and arrest the Emperor? I've got nothing better to do now. Cool. What about you? This woman just ignores you. This woman is focused on her knitting and ignoring the general commotion. She must have been knitting the whole trip because the scarf she's made could accommodate a whole marching band. Talk to her. Excuse me, ma'am? Whatever it is, I want no part of it. I keep it myself and have no desire to get involved. Thank you very much. Come on, this is important. A crazy guy stole the train and I need help rescuing him or you'll never get to Frisco. I'm sure everything will sort itself in the end. In the meantime, I have plenty of roll. Appeal to her pride. Ma'am, is that your daughter? Yes, she is. What about her? What would you like her memory of this absurdly long train ride to be? That her mother was a hero who helped stop the bad guy, or that she sat powerlessly, knitting while the menfolk did everything? What sort of role model would you prefer to be? That is tantamount to emotional extortion, young man. It's your choice, ma'am. Fine. Okay, good. What you? This white man in a 3-piece suit and a bowler hat is probably a banker or something. His eyes are closed and his posture is relaxed, but the clench of his jaw betrays his aggravation. Talk to him. Hi, excuse me. Humph. Yes, what is it? Crazy jerk calling himself Emperor Norton has hijacked the train, and I need volunteers to help me bust down the door and arrest him. I see. And will you help me? No, I'd really rather not. That sounds quite strenuous, perhaps even dangerous. Come on, please. No, I don't think so. I'm quite comfortable here and I prefer to avoid stress. Pretty please? Again, no. I'm supposed to avoid things that might raise my blood pressure. Pretty please with sugar on top? Sugar's one of those things. Pretty please with gravy on top? Gravy's another. Look, please just leave me alone. Please, 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 please. No. Please, 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 please. No. Please, 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 please. Stop that. Please, 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 please. No, stop asking. You're really getting my nerves. Please, please, please. I'll stop asking if you say yes. No, damn it. Please, 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 please. Hi. Gosh, fine. I'll just help. I'll help. Just leave me alone. This lady is flipping through a book titled Birds of the Western Territory. Since most of the place is desert, this isn't a very long book. Talk to her. Excuse me, ma'am. Yes, a crazed psycho has taken over the train's engine car, and I need volunteers to help break down the door and arrest him. Oh my, I certainly couldn't be of any help with that. I'm very conflict averse. What if I told you and hates birds, and is determined to outlaw them from the territory after he sees his power? That's very sly, but no, you don't say that because you saw the book I was reading. Yeah, you got me there. Any other ideas to convince me? Suddenly you hear tapping at the passenger car window. What the? Crystal! You open the window and your pet crow Russell flaps in and perches on your shoulder. Hey, buddy, good to see you. Ka! Oh my gosh, what a beautiful crow. And he knows you? Oh, sure. Me and Russell go way back. Right, buddy? Ka! I rescued him from a cat when he was only just out of the nest and raised him as a pet. I set him free when I left home recently. But what is he doing here? Has he been following you since then? No. He probably just happened to be flying by and spotted me on the roof of the train and recognized me. Crows are crazy smart like that. That's amazing. Oh, what I won't give to have an avian friend like that. Well, I'm still going to be doing a lot of traveling after that. This, I figure. So I can't really drag Russell along with me. But I bet Russell wouldn't mind being pals with a nice lady in Frisco who helped save the train. What do you think, Russ? Russell calls again and flaps over to perch next to the lady. He lightly pecks at her shoulder in a friendly manner. Ka! My goodness, how could I refuse? It's a pleasure to meet you, Russell. My name's Annabelle. Awesome, I'll let you know when we're ready. Okay. This man is too busy ignoring his daughter to not ignore you. The little girl is peering out at the window of the train, clearly bored out of her mind. This little girl is peering out of the window of the train, clearly bored out of her mind. Hi there, busy? No, all my toys and friends are in my luggage and it's boring and I hate it. Do you want to help me out with something real important? Huh? Like what? Well, a bad guy took over the engine and I need some people to help me break down the door and arrest him. What? Mister, I'm just a little girl. Hey now, that's not a good attitude. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do anything just because you're a girl. But, okay, yeah, we'll bust that crook's face in. Wow, that's a spirit. But you gotta pay me in advance. Jeez, you're learning a little too fast. Alright, what do you want? I like stuffed animals. I'll be right back. Do I have a stuffed animal of any kind? Don't see one. Let's talk to her again. Okay, so I need to get a stuffed animal. Trying to think if there's been any place we can get one. Let's try just confronting him and seeing if we can do it without him. Open up, Norton. No! Alright then, I'm coming in. Yeah? You in what army, tough guy? He glanced back at the passengers. Me in this army. You and the passengers break down the door very impressively, though it would have been even better if you had some torches and those old-fashioned rakes. Norton is backed up into the corner of the engineer's compartment, next to the engineer, who looks over his shoulder and shrugs at you. So-called Emperor Norton, you're under arrest for the crime of being a total ass. That's not illegal. It is when I'm in town. Everybody grab him, except you, Mr. Engineer. I can see you're busy driving the train. Right. Actually, if you could turn around and head back to Frisco at the next station, that would be great. No problem. Ow! Ugh! Let go! This isn't over! You haven't heard the last of me! Tell it to the judge, Norton. The prison judge. Okay, you happy now, Smee? You did it! Thanks, boss. No problem. We got the track laid right up to the station now. First ever cross-territorial railroad, thanks to the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. And principally you. You did a really good job, Ileana Crow. Aw, shucks, don't mention it. Alrighty. Didn't mean to talk to you again. Okay. I was thinking of becoming a train spotter, but I already spotted it. Okay, so let's go into... Okay, we can't go into the station. Let's see. Is there anything new in here? Nope. Okay, so I think then we should just go exploring now. You come to the fork in the road. A pair of twins are standing near a sign that says, "Warning, vicious bears." You ask the guys which path is safe, and they say they'll be glad to tell you. But one of them always lies, and the other always tells the truth. Solve this tricky riddle. You suggest kicking both men repeatedly in the junk until they can agree which is the correct path, and they both point to the left. That's one way to solve it. Okay, you see a familiar outline of an army fort, and zag shadow towards it to investigate. The sign says, "Fort unnecessary." Let's check it out. What you got to say, Alice? Bit shabby looking. Yeah, but not like battle damage. It looks like they're just not doing proper upkeep. Short-staffed or just clueless? Heck, why not both? Anything over here? Someone arranged these cannons haphazardly and then left them out in the rain. Did we get any more experience? I don't know. We still don't have enough. A hard-looking young woman in a military outfit doubts in front of the door as you enter. Oh no, I can't be having any more misfits in this jerk ward. You can either swear to me that you're halfway competent, heck, even a quarter, and that you'll help sort out this crew of no-hopers, or you can turn right back around and march Doubletown. Sure, I'll help. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that promise. Come in, I'm Captain Harriet Davenport. My name's Ileana Crow. What's the problem, Cap? Problems. We're up on the Camp Fubar, where all the army's idiots and rejects are sent, so they're out of the way. I've had it up to my eyeballs trying to run this place. Please help these morons figure out their malfunction so they can muster out of here and leave me in peace. Can you give me some details? You'll need to talk to them individually for more information, but the brief is, we've got a scout who's blind as a bat, a cook who can't figure out how to make corned beef hash on toast, a guy who can't load and fire a cannon without it blowing up or maybe shooting backwards, a guy who somehow, and I can't for the life of me figure it out, is too bow-legged to ride a horse, and a kid who was sent here because he can't figure out how to tie a bow tie. Oh, and just to put the icing on the cake, we have infinite goblins living in a storage shed. Wow. Okay, I begin to see the scope of your complaint. Pal, you're not just whistling Dixie. So what did you do to get sent here? You can hear her teeth grinding as she growls at you. Do not ask. Okay, well, I'll just take a look around then. Okay. Climb up the watchtower, abandon mine. This guy squints real hard at you as you approach. Howdy, do I know you? Your fuzzy silhouette doesn't seem familiar. Nope, I'm just passing through here. What do you do here? Well, I'm supposed to be a scout, but I went and broke my only pair of glasses. Without them, can't see a dang thing. I could try and get you a new pair. I'd be much obliged. I hear there's a jeweler not too far from here. He could probably grind me a pair of lenses. Just tell him to make him thick as a Dickens. I'll see what I can do. Anything in the desk? There's a nameplate on this desk that says, General, what's his name? This desk is basically empty, but you do find an old medal discarded in one of the drawers. Okay, the Medal of Adequacy. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Yeah. It's really nice. Howdy. Hi, what's wrong? Gee willikers, I had a pretty good job as the general's personal assistant, but then I got fired and reassigned here. What happened? Everything was great at first. I'm pretty good at scheduling, and I can write shorthand, and I'm A+ boot polisher, but then the general went and decided he'd look more serious and sophisticated with a bow tie, and he expected me to do the tying for him. No good? No, nope. I can do a sheep shank and a bow line. And a clover hitch, but for the life of me, I can't get a bow tie to look right. The general sent me out here with one to practice on and said not to come back till I got it. Okay, so we need more moxie for that. How much are we at? Okay, we just need one more. That's not too bad. Be cool to loot these people's supplies. Howdy, Private. Cooker. How appropriate. Well, it'd be if I knew how to cook, like even a little bit. What seems to be the trouble? We've only got 2 ingredients here, and I cannot for the life of me figure out how to combine them. What are the ingredients? Corned beef, hash, and toast. Try to help him with a metaphor. What if you thought of the toast as a shingle? He nods, seeming to understand where you're coming from. And you see the corned beef as shinola? So I should put corned beef hash under, no, next to, no, I'm sorry, I don't get it. Can we try again? Sure, let's try again. What if you thought of the toast as a roadmap, and you think of corned beef as a hole in the ground? No, okay. Your elbow and your head, maybe? A shoe and a hole in the ground? Shingle. We're just gonna keep pressing until we get the right one, because I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Okay, a shingle and your head. Shingle and a hole in the ground. Nope. Not sure what. Okay, shinola. Oh, shinola is probably for like shining a shoe. Of course, I put the corned beef on the toast, just like shinola on a shoe. I get it now. Thank you. All in a day's work. Okay, that's one dealt with. Who else is up here? Howdy, they call me Private Bowlegs. I can see why. You seem uncomfortable. You ain't kidding. Look at my legs. They're bent so far out I can't hardly touch both knees at once. Walking hurts like a Dickens. Captain said it keeps you from riding a horse? Yep, they're too wide. Horse slips right out between them. Huh. I think I could ride a mule, though. What with them being a tad low to the ground, where would you get a mule? The place up north I rents them out, but I can't get them there myself, so I need to set someone to go get up a contract on their behalf and have them send me one. Okay, so we can go there. Goblins are in there. Howdy, what's the haps? I'm supposed to be a cannoneer, but I'm terrible at loading cannons. They always explode, except not in the way they're supposed to explode, or else they don't explode at all. Huh. The only time I've got one to fire right, the cannibal knocked off my surgeon's hat, and he was standing right behind me. I still can't figure out how that happened. So they assigned me this loser squad, and I can't report back for proper duty until I figured out how to load a cannon. Give him the book. Here, maybe this will help. Oh, well, let's see. He flips through the pages, which have big number diagrams. Oh, you take the stick back out before you put the cannonball in? Well, that certainly sounds easier. Let him figure it out. He successfully follows through the directions in the book and successfully fires a cannonball over the wall of the fort. I did it! Wow, great. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna go get my new assignment right away. Cool. Good luck. Okay, so that's 2 dealt with, but we need to get a Moxie and either get a mule or, get muscle up. A thin stream of smoke over the next hill indicates a nearby campfire, so you decide to check it out. Turns out instead to be a man strolling around nonchalantly. He's wearing a top hat, which is on fire. Hey, mister, your hat's on fire. Yes, I know. You don't seem particularly bothered by it. Well, I don't think panicking would solve anything. Guess you have a point. Of sorts. What's your deal? My deal? Well, I'm an artist. Ah, I see. So is this some kind of performance art thing? Oh, you mean the hat? No, that's just a coincidence. I'm a painter. Try and convince him to take off the hat. Mister, you need to take the hat off. You'll roast your brain. Perhaps, but think how handy it will be for reading at night. Explain how fire is bad for his head. Look, I'll put this way. You're an artist, right? You depend on your eyes for your ability to create. Well, once your hat burns down far enough, your eyeballs are going to boil in their sockets. Ah, well, that would put a hamper on my painting. Of course, well before that happens, your brain will roast, starting with the parietal lobes on top, which govern visual perception and object manipulation. Oh my. Well, very well. You made your point. Here. Got a burning top hat. I doubt I will wear that. Translate these. We just mostly need to get some experience to level up. An ancient seaweed reef skeleton is shambling towards you, hissing and moaning. Oh, I guess we must be near the beach. Hiss. How do you determine where the desert stops and the beach begins? Hiss. I don't really know how to tell the difference between desert sand and beach sand. Warn her about diving safety. Oh hey, did you remember to stop and decompress as you were walking out of the briny depths? The difference in pressure between the seafloor and the surface can be really dramatic and BAM! Most of the skeleton's joints explode and it collapses into a heap of bones and rotten seaweed. Yeah, see, I warned you. Okay, let's go to the jeweler's cabin. Mining supplies, got it. And let's see this burning top hat. Plus 8 mysticality. They do the same amount, so. And a sea skull, plus 13 spell damage. That goes here. Yeah, we'll switch those out. This is kind of out in the middle of nowhere for a jewelry shop. To be fair, pretty much everything out here is the middle of nowhere. True. Okay. Oh, hello, a customer. Why, hello, welcome to Master Gerald's jewelry shop. Howdy, are you Mr. Gerald? Oh no, Master Gerald is back there at his workbench. I'm just his assistant and translator. A goblin jewelsmith? You betting your butchers, Sonny, and not forgetting it. He says that's right, the finest jeweler in the territory. Well, what do you know? I don't see anything on display, though. Master Gerald only does bespoke work. If you bring in a sufficiently valuable gemstone, craft it into a fine ring for you for a fee. No trash rocks. I need a pair of eyeglasses for nearly blind watchtower lookout. Can you guys make them for me? The clerk translates the question for Master Gerald, who thinks about it and nods. Having some old soda bottles for grinding down should be working fine. He says yes, we have some glasses of the finest optical quality. Is 500 meat acceptable? Sure. The clerk invites you to have a seat in the living area while Master Gerald gets to work cutting and grinding some glass into lenses and setting them into wire frames. You flip through a goblin magazine while you wait. The lead article seems to be about social interaction with humans and the value of occasionally pretending to be dumber than you actually are. Okay, close enough for government working. Master Gerald has completed your spectacles with the utmost degree of craftsmanship. Here you are. Thanks. Do they have anything else around here? Look. Your cow's eye. Okay. Got a cow's eye ring. Okay. What does that do? Plus 11 muscle. Okay, we could put that on when we need it. Goblin's bed. Pluck my eyebrows. Flush the toilet. Alright, that looks like it's everything here. So let's go take those back. And we can see if maybe if we switch around our equipment, if we can get enough muscle. Okay. Here we go. He takes the glasses and puts them on and looks around blinking. Well, I'll be. Never realized what a dump this place is. Climbs up to the top of the watchtower and peers out over the countryside. They work. I can see a dang thing. Hooray. Great. Okay, so... Okay, we can up our moxie, so we should be able to help the guy tie his tie. Who's left? Okay, yeah. And then we'll see if we can get muscle up. Help him out. Okay, here. Grab the two ends like this, right? You want this side a little shorter, and that end crosses over top, and then under, and up, while the other side does sort of a zigzag, see? Then you bring the upper bit straight down, and up, back around, and it folds under there, and then you pull them tight. Got it? I think so. Let me try. Two of you go back and forth a few times before he finally gets it right without poking himself in the eye. I think I've got it. Thanks a lot. Wait till I show the general. He runs out of the building, waving the bow tie in the air. Okay, so now, if we put this on, muscles up to 41. We need a little bit more. Do we have any hats that do muscle? That's speed, moxie. That does help some. That's 44. Do we have anything that's better? No. That one, good. Maybe something. I bet if we have a weapon that rides muscle. Maybe not. There we go. We just need to remember to switch these back when we're done. Okay, let's go straighten out that guy's legs. That sounds like a really weird threat. Watch it, or else we'll go straighten out your legs. Alright. Bend his legs back. You don't need a mule. This is fixable. Hold still a minute. Huh? Well, okay. With some grunts from you and some cries for pain from him, you normalize his legs. Ow, great jumping Jiminy man. Oh, don't be a baby. Look, they're so much straighter now. I guess I can't deny that. He winces and he mounts the nearby horse and rides out of camp. Okay, so let's put our equipment back how it was. Cultist leaders map. And we had the rock hammer. And let's see. What ring did we have on? Was it St. Cortada's or was it somebody else? Oh, I was doing this one thinking. There we go. Okay, let's go talk to her. Great job. That's everyone dealt with and out of here. And that means I'm finally out of this hellhole tool. If we ever cross paths again, I really owe you one. Captain Davenport frisbees a clipboard, snaps the salute, and marches out of the fort. 300 experience. Okay. That was pretty good. So, how about we visit this custard stand? Hi, well howdy there. Welcome to the last custard stand. I'm Custard Man Stan, and I'll make custard like only Custard Man Stan can. Care to try some? Tell me about your custard stand, Custard Man Stan. Not much to tell, just a plain honest custard stand selling plain honest custard. What's the last one? What's like the last one? What, like last one before you get to Frisco, or last one in the whole territory? Heck, the last one in the whole world so far as I know, but I can't swear to that. Are you sure it isn't the first? Yep, because the first one was also mine. It was Father of North. Whole thing operation was 8 bird wasps, stand and all. Give me them sweet custards. I'm not gonna buy. What I think I will do, because I just remembered. I think we were supposed to go to hell. Yeah, we were supposed to go to here for the, weren't we? I feel like, I'll need to check the journal, but I feel like there was something around here with it. Let's grab that. I think there was something here. You have something to say, Alice? Whoa, what the heck is that? Well, judging from where I did a geographical sense, what? The middle. We're right in the middle of the territory. I think this must be where the cows came from when they came home. Whoa. Okay. Thought with my journal that it's... Where is my necromancy journal? There we go. Okay. Necromancer's journal is west of the mountains. Ley lines. Fairly close to Hellstrom Ranch. That narrows it down. Okay, so we still don't have enough. But we haven't done this place. So we'll just do this place. And then we may call it for the day. The only part of the shed that didn't burn was the part this horseshoe was attached to. Guess it really is good luck. Grab it. Pistol damage. Don't need that. Portal to hell. Okay, we can't actually do anything here. Okay, well... We'll head back to Frisco, and then I think we'll call it good for the day. Talk to it. Aggle. We'll get a hat. Alright. Well, we will call it good here for today. So I will see you guys all next time.